So Reckless Ride is our second rocket barrel on the list, and it's a pretty special rocket barrel level in my opinion, because in the middle of the level you get greeted to the biggest jerk on the planet. I mean, look how he spins around. If that doesn't tell you that he's a jerk, I don't know what will. I wouldn't trust a guy who spins around like that for sure. Anyway, next up he shoots penguins at you. What a jerk, am I right? Then he tries to snap you with his eating machine, then he shoots more penguins at you and he breaks a freaking tube. I mean, who does that? And then the big jerk goes away for a while you try to dodge slicers, go through these hoop things, I don't know what they are, then try to dodge spikes and everything, and you're kind of like, hey, I kind of feel better now that this jerk is gone. Oh crap, he's back! And not only is he back, he even tries to break the whole freaking factory. I mean, look at this guy. Does he even care about the factory? They make fruits in here. How would I even try to taste those delicious popsicles? And especially the honey. And as he tries to do his final move, he forgets that there's a bridge behind him. And then his machine just kind of explodes for some reason. Then he dies. But that isn't kind of sad because I don't really care about him. I mean, I wouldn't go to the funeral of the biggest jerk on the planet. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, Reckless Ride is a pretty memorable level, and it all teaches us a lesson that we shouldn't trust big jerks and not go to their funerals. Now, Fruity Factory is a creative level because there are some cool things in it, seriously. Because just like Jam and Jams, this level introduces a lot of cool mechanics. You've got the square melons that can be used as platforms, you've got the slicers which are just used for a lot of cool things. You've got the slicing wall which can be used for chase sections, and you got these things which are just so freaking cool. I mean, these fruits are falling into this food processor which turns them into platforms that you can jump on. It's freaking awesome! And this level also takes mechanics from previous levels and actually puts them into good use. Like, remember these spike things from C-Stack Attack? Me neither! Well, in Fruity Factory, this mechanic is actually used more efficiently. Also, I would like to mention this part. So you're jumping on all these platforms and you're really close to the end, but then the level goes like, lol, no, XD. So then you have to try to jump your way back up, and it's freaking awesome. Anyway, Fruity Factory is an awesome level, and that's why it's on my top 30. So Irate Regretty is a pretty awesome level. You jump in, looks like you're run-of-the-mill water level with its mechanics and stuff. And then a remix of Lockjaw's Saga starts playing and you're like, something is definitely wrong here. And then everything is shaking and stuff starts falling and you're like, who else can be causing this large of a mess? Oh, okay. So he's back, alright, I get it. So Squidicus is back from DKC Returns, and wouldn't you know, he wants to kill you. He's messing you up with his tentacles, he's making everything shake to make everything start falling. He even uses ink, because you know, octopus. And as you get to the second section of the level, he starts being as much of a jerk as much as the penguin from earlier. I mean, who rotates their tentacles like that? I'm offended. Anyway, after that, you get to the hardest section in the entire level. Because not only are there bombs around, but Squidicus starts doing stuff like this. Jeez. Seriously, look at how much this guy throws at you. And it would be even worse if the walls were collapsed. What are you doing? No, seriously, what are you doing? No, stop. Get out. And as we reach the end, we'll blow up this guy with bombs and beat the level. But anyway, I rate 8 gets an 8 out of 10 for being such a great level. So when I was writing this list down, I had a choice between picking Forest Folly or Seashore War. And I of course picked Forest Folly because of how just beautiful it is as a level. I mean, the level takes from the forest, one of the most forgettable places in DKC Returns, and just turns it into a snowy wonderland. At first, this number 12 was originally gonna be a tie because at first I thought that Seashore War and Forest Folly were kind of similar, but now that I look at it, they're really not. Seashore War tells us to be sad because of the snowmads invading our place, but Forest Folly just tells us that they're still trying to make a home. Maybe the snowmads don't have an island to live on, and them taking our island would probably make them feel like they have a home to live in. So is it even reasonable to kick their butts so we can get our island back? To be honest, this level makes me kind of feel sad about the snowmads, because what if they were just there on the ship, starving, with no food to eat, no water to drink, and no house to live in? This level really does make you think. And I gotta say that David Wise did an excellent job on composing the music for this level. Give it a listen. Well, I guess we can all say that David Wise is a genius, and that Forest Folly is an incredible level. Are you a fan of tornadoes? I am, and that's why this level's freaking awesome. These hard winds are blowing on the savannah and fills you with excitement in less than 3 seconds. Also Rambi, so that's 1,000 more points to this level. Rambi aside, these tornadoes will probably be your worst enemy in the level. When you're going through the game casually, these tornadoes can give you a lot of help, but when you're trying to speedrun the levels, these tornadoes freaking suck. So basically my point is, don't speedrun this level. Anyway, next up in the level, freaking lightning comes out of nowhere and you're just like, what the heck is happening? Then even harder winds start blowing you away, so you have to go and go and go. Then after you get over those winds, a freaking tornado starts chasing you, so you gotta run. Then after that, you're inside a tornado. What the heck is happening? But that's not even the craziest thing that happens in this level. The craziest thing that happens is that you realize that the bull is still alive. Oh, never mind. Now he's dead. Sad. Anyway, after that, lightning starts to chase you. And then you reach the end of the level. Man, I just gotta say, Frantic Fields is an awesome level. And I don't know how you disagree.